All right, here's a really cool SEO hack to give your blog posts a boost, especially after, they fall off after a couple of days, couple of weeks. And make sure you stay to the end. I'm going to show you a really cool tool that I use to create SEO optimized blog posts to at least give them an initial boost. All right, so like here is an example. This is a law firm and they have a blog. Most quality websites and businesses will absolutely have a blog because they see the importance of it and how it can help them with that SEO. But what normally happens with blogs is you post a blog, it may do decent initially, and then usually it just kind of it goes up, it does decent, gets some traffic, and then it usually falls off a cliff, right? And what is the reason for that? Well, the reason for that is that it just gets pushed down below. These blog posts aren't going to get as much, especially these ones down here where you got to load more. These aren't going to get as much traffic after the initial phase because most people are not going to click load more and they're not going to search for them. Also, when it comes to Google and most search engines, the level of clicks away will hurt you in terms of the depth, so the click depth. So if you have your homepage here and you have your blog page which goes to this page, right? Okay, that's how you access your blog. So you have a couple of blogs here, and then you have the load more button which then loads more or goes to this page, and then maybe you have another load more which goes to this page. So you are severely far away from where you started from. And that's the same thing if you have, your home page and then maybe you have, whatever, a service here which goes to this page explaining this service, and then maybe you have another similar service which goes to this page. This page is going to rank far less than this page just because it's further away from the home page. And that's kind of how algorithms look at it, because it's more inconvenient. So from an algorithm standpoint, it's going to be harder to rank the pages that are further away, but also just from a natural flow standpoint, it takes a lot of extra clicks to get there. So most people aren't going to take those extra clicks. So it could hurt you twofold. So really, this is where this hack comes into play, because you have this blog, maybe this first blog article that you have up top here does really well. Maybe this blog article does really well when you initially post it, and then it just starts to tank. Well, what you do is, and what you want to do, this is the hack, is you go in and you create a new page, and you call this top blog articles or top articles page is what you title the page. And it can be your website.com/top blog articles, or whatever, something related to that where people know that. And then what you do is you'll take and you'll look at all your top blog articles, your top 5, your top 10, your ones that got a lot of good traffic, and you'll put them on that top page. And what happens is, now that you have this top article page on your website, you will then link, on your homepage, you will then link to this in your footer somewhere. You'll put top page, top blog articles, and you'll link to it, and it'll go here. So now, whereas before this top article was pushed way back, it is now going to be front and center again, only one click away from the home page. And that is going to help give it an additional, more link juice, more opportunities to be found again and again and again, which is going to be kind of like the snowball effect, where you're kind of bringing it back to the surface. People are now going to be able to find it again. It's going to take off again. It's going to help be found more. People are going to find it on your website, which is going to boost it in search. People in search are going to find your website, which is going to boost your website traffic. So that is what you do. You create the top blog, and you can switch this out. You can make it longer, but then you will have this feature, and you could feature to this in other pages. If you have, for future blog articles, there's nothing wrong with, if you have a future blog article, there's nothing wrong with including that in the footer of the blog article back to the top article page. Because if someone's reading this article, they want to see, oh, what are the other top articles, especially if they like the article that they're on. They're going to want to see more of what you have to offer, which is only going to help you because your blog articles should be optimized for SEO. They should have, internal links embedded in them, which go to your money pages, your buy now, your book now pages. They should have external links, which go to other highly trusted websites to build authority. They should be focused on keywords, targeting keywords, long tail keywords. They should be focused on those things. They should have images with alt text built in. They should have meta descriptions built in. They should have H1, H2, H3 headings for schema markup. So they should be fully SEO optimized. And that's where a lot of the workload comes in. So if you need help actually getting your blogs on the radar to start with so that you can feature them in a top blog articles webpage later, I would suggest using a tool like Arvow. This is a tool that I use. So here's an example of an article. This is a AI generated image with alt text. You can use your own images or stock images as well. But I wanted to do an article to focus on women over 40 for diets. So very specific long tail keyword structure here. And this is the article that I had this tool create. And there's a link below. You can try this out for free. It's an awesome tool for getting you more traffic and getting your blog articles more traffic. But it also has internal links back to your other pages to increase SEO and authority. You can add your own sitemap to it to link it. It'll automatically link to your other pages, which is really awesome. It'll automatically link to your book now pages, your buy now pages if you want. And this is fully SEO optimized, where it includes excerpts and quotes. It's broken down. You see it in H2, H3. It has external links if you want to do your own, or it'll do it for you. So really, really good quality article. You can have it include a relevant YouTube video or your own video. And this is fully customizable as well. You can go in here, and this is the article that it wrote. You can see all the SEO markup here, meta description, alt text. But I can go in here and edit this further with AI, which is awesome. So you can highlight this and have it rewrite it, make it shorter, make it longer, or you have your own AI assistant here. You can be like, add 3 more paragraphs on this. Make this article funny, whatever the case may be. And this is an auto blogger too. So you can do the keywords that you want it to focus on and then have it automatically auto blog to your website and social media channels automatically. So great tool that I use for SEO optimization because blog articles are a great way to be able to increase traffic and get recognition. And now, especially with AI search, they're picking up a lot on blog articles that are being written in a way where AI overviews are using the information. So you can now use this tool to write blog articles that are showing up in AI overviews, which is really a great way to be able to use this tool to benefit you. Which I did a video. This video is on how to see the AI overviews and use this tool to do that. So make sure you check out this video. But that's it. Hopefully that helps you out. That's a great tactic that I've used and many clients use to be able to reinvigorate their blogs and continue to get a lot of traffic back to their websites.